Okay, let's just jump right into this explainer. Today, we're uncovering a seriously fascinating secret: how you can actually get the restorative benefits of 8 solid hours of sleep in just a fraction of the time. We're taking ancient Vedic wisdom, combining it with cutting-edge modern neuroscience, and completely revolutionizing the way you rest. So, can you really get 8 hours of rest in just 3 hours? I know, it's a pretty bold claim, especially if you're a stressed out student pulling all-nighters, or maybe an overworked professional waking up with severe brain fog every single morning. This probably sounds totally impossible, right? But stick with me, because modern neuroscience is proving those ancient Vedic texts absolutely right. Here's our roadmap for today. We'll cover the magic of deep sleep, how science meets ancient wisdom, how the brain cleans itself, the Brahma Muhurta advantage, the blue light trap, and finally, 3 steps to master your sleep. Section 1, the magic of deep sleep, waking up with cosmic energy. Let's get into it. Let's start with a really stark look at our current, totally exhausting sleep habits. This disconnect is everywhere today. We spend 8 long hours tossing and turning in bed, only to wake up exhausted and groggy. But if you look at ancient stone carvings in India, you see these yogis radiating calm energy, just absolutely thriving on minimal sleep. So what exactly did they know that we've completely forgotten? Well, modern science reveals something super interesting about the architecture of our rest. When we sleep, we don't just, power down like a machine. We actually cycle through 4 phases: light sleep, deeper sleep, deep sleep, which is characterized by these slow delta waves, and finally REM, where we dream. Now, science shows that the real, deep physical and mental restoration happens almost entirely in that 3rd phase, deep sleep. But here's the massive catch. Out of a full 8-hour night, we typically only spend about an hour and a half to 2 hours in that crucial 3rd phase. The rest of the time, it's largely spent in lighter, way less restorative phases. Moving on to Section 2, Science Meets Ancient Wisdom, Decoding the Vedas. Get this. Thousands of years ago, ancient Indian sages had this entire complex system mapped out, and they did it without a single modern brain scanner. It's wild. The ancient Mandukya Upanishad perfectly mirrors today's neurobiology. It identifies 4 states of consciousness: Jagrats, the waking state; Swapna, the dreaming state; Sushupti, a deep, dreamless sleep; and Turiya, a state of enlightenment. What scientists today call Phase 3 delta wave deep sleep, that is exactly what the ancient texts called Sushupti. It's that exact same restorative, dreamless phase where all the magic happens. Section 3, how the brain cleans itself, the nighttime crew. So what's actually happening inside your head during Sushupti, or deep sleep, that makes it so critical for clearing out that dreaded brain fog? Well, think of the glymphatic system as your brain's dedicated nighttime cleaning crew. When your brain hits those slow delta waves, this internal drainage system kicks into overdrive. It literally washes away all the mental garbage, the built-up proteins, and the toxins you accumulate during a really long, stressful day of working or studying. If you miss out on this deep sleep, that trash literally just piles up in your brain. And hey, it's not just about cleaning. It's also about upgrading your mind. Think of your brain kind of like a computer. During the day, you store new information in your hippocampus, which acts like your temporary RAM, but during this vital deep sleep phase, your brain physically transfers that data over to the cerebral cortex, which is your permanent hard drive. That's what makes your study sessions stick. Without deep sleep, you're going to walk into a test or a big meeting the next day and just completely draw a blank. Section 4, the Brahma Muhurta advantage, syncing with the universe. Now, to maximize this incredible memory transfer and cellular cleaning process, we have to stop fighting nature. We need to align with the Earth's natural clock, known in ancient texts as Brahma Muhurta. The biology behind this alignment is fascinating. Deep in our brain, we have the pineal gland. Our ancient texts brilliantly referred to this as the 3rd eye, or Ajna chakra. This tiny little gland is the master controller of our sleep, and it releases melatonin, our main sleep hormone, in direct response to darkness. So let's trace how this timeline syncs up with our biology. As the sun sets, you want to start reducing your screen brightness. By 10 p.m., your natural melatonin production hits its absolute peak, making it the perfect launch pad for deep sleep. This peak deep sleep window closes around 1 a.m. Now, if you sleep intensely from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m., capturing those natural hormonal peaks, those 3 hours of deep recovery are functionally equal to 6 hours of normal, fragmented sleep. It's crazy. This specific cycle allows you to wake up at 4:30 a.m., the time known as Brahma Muhurta, flooded with high cortisol and serotonin, giving you an incredibly sharp, focused mind for the day. Section 5. The blue light trap, tricking the pineal gland. Of course, there is a massive modern obstacle that completely sabotages our ability to hit this perfect timeline. You guessed it. When you're sitting in bed, scrolling on your phone until 2 a.m., that intense blue light hitting your eyes completely deceives your pineal gland. Your brain literally thinks the sun is still shining. This immediately halts your melatonin production. The tragic result here is that you might lay there and eventually sleep for a full 8 hours, but because you missed that natural hormonal window, you get absolutely zero restorative deep sleep. No wonder you wake up exhausted. Section 6. 3 steps to master sleep. The action plan. Okay, so let's dive into how you can actually fix this and become a master of this ancient technology tonight. We've got a highly actionable 3-step routine. Step 1, screen discipline. Dim all your gadgets the second the sun sets and physically put them away 1 full hour before bed. Just do it. Step 2, pranayama and navel focus. Sit up and do just 5 minutes of Brahmari, which is a humming breath technique. Modern science proves this releases nitric oxide, which rapidly calms your nervous system down. Then lay down and focus on your navel to center your scattered energy. And finally, step 3, determination and gratitude. Right before you drift off, set a firm subconscious intention to wake up during Brahma Muhurta and express some gratitude to the universe when you do. By combining this screen discipline with breath work and strong intention, you're going to trigger those highly restorative delta waves almost immediately. Sleep isn't about how many hours you lie in bed. It's about achieving those 3 hours of deep sleep for ultimate recovery. I really want you to remember this crucial takeaway. Quality absolutely overrides quantity. Sleep is not some competition of who can lie unconscious in bed the longest, right? You can radically transform your intelligence, your focus, and your physical health simply by zeroing in on deep recovery rather than just counting the hours spent under the covers. So I'll leave you with this final thought as we wrap up this explainer. What will you achieve tomorrow when you finally unlock the true power of your mind tonight? Seriously, ditch the blue light this evening. Sync your body back up with nature's ancient rhythm and awaken that limitless cosmic potential inside you. Thanks so much for tuning in, and here's to a deeply restorative night.